All right, welcome. Today I have a feature, and that's my sister, Annalise. And
Hello.
we're going to be just talking about anything, I guess.
Yeah.
But first, the education. So, our thoughts on the education system. What's your thoughts on it?
I just I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's important to get a high school education.
Do you think college is worth it?
Um Depends on what you're going for. I think if you're more creative, you don't need it, but I think it opens up like a lot of windows and opportunities. But I think if you're going for something like nursing and like
What would you go to
doctor
school for if you went, or
to
where do you
college,
go? Yeah, what's your dream?
to go like where I would go for
Yeah,
college for like what I want to go for.
yeah, your dream. What's your dream?
Well, if I could go anywhere, if I my dream would be to not even go to college and just start working right away into Hollywood, but
How
I
would you
don't
do
think I
that?
would. Exactly. That's why I think I would
Oh, do you
probably
have a plan for it?
I would probably go to the Fit Fashion
Yeah,
Institute.
but if you just want to go straight to Hollywood, what would be your plan to do that or get there?
Um I would have to meet someone either in like Chicago or New
So it'd be
York,
kind of
or
just like a
I can't
random stranger, you feel like?
unless I start
Like
vlogging and influencing and I
that'd
get
be
really
your,
famous and people
oh, that's
like
a
me a
way to
lot.
do
Like
it.
Emma Chamberlain, that's how she got it. She was
Yeah,
from wherever, and she didn't get, you know what I mean? She was from a Midwest, I think, place. Nobody knew who she
true.
was.
Yeah,
But I think I would probably go to, New York for fashion school because that is the best place for fashion school. And then after, hopefully, because they say like if you go there, it's like 98% success that you'll get a job, like anywhere, like you'll get a job,
at
like
New
wherever
York.
you
In New York.
wherever, yeah, because like that's so great to get a like that's what I mean. Like, so if like a diploma from there, like for fashion journalism and that,
Hmm.
you're more, if you get an interview, like if I would get you know what is that, diploma from Columbia
Yeah,
versus the Fit in New York, they
yeah,
would take the girl that went to New York instead of
really.
me, unless I like wow them with my personality. But they would probably, because that place is so much better. What about you? Where do you think education is important?
I
Although I
think
feel
yeah,
like
but I feel
Zane,
like you don't need it. I don't. I feel like you don't need anything. Yo, say hi. I feel like you don't need it. Like you wouldn't need education, but I feel like it is helpful. Like I feel like education is a waste, but I feel like knowledge is never a waste, really.
I agree. I think that it's important. Although if it, I think if like for you, I think it would be cool if you would go to like seminars and
Like I feel
stuff.
like as long as you're just trying, like especially with like social media, I feel like every single one, like I say, it's just like a lottery ticket and anything can happen. Like there's a lot of stupid people that like
What's
made
Zane's
money.
advice to the world? What is your
If I had a
hero?
piece of
Just wait.
advice to say,
What's your advice
if I had one piece of advice,
for anyone that wants to do like business or to start up just random businesses? Like your shirt brand,
I can't see it.
ZZ
If I
Design
had one brand, just
brand.
if I had one piece of advice, it would be probably like honestly like just do your own thing. Like super simple. Like don't care what other people think.
Do
I feel
something
like that's
different.
like not even different. I feel like people say things are saturated, which means like everyone does it or
Oh,
everyone
that makes
does this,
sense.
but
Yeah.
I feel like there's no such thing as that cuz I feel like that's what social media pretty much is like just like you look at like
Everybody.
really popular people or like an actor like there's a lot of actors but you're not going to like not want to be an actor. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, it's
Like
hard.
that the actor who looks at like a new coming actor, say he looks up to like Heath Ledger and how like psycho he can be,
Crazy. Yeah.
but like he thinks in his head that I can do something better than him. So
Yeah.
I feel like the whole like business standpoint is just who can copy someone better. Like I feel like
Or
everything just
yeah.
copying.
Or
Like
like
I believe in doing your own thing, but I
or
mean
an original idea.
everyone
Like if you
yeah, I
get an
mean that's
original,
like really
it's either
what
you
like
bet
can help
it's
you.
either you be better than that
And that's just
person,
like a trend though, I feel.
be
like for a
having
social
original
media way.
idea.
Yeah, like if something blows up on social media, it's just because you like started that as a trend.
Well, it's like you have the original idea, but now you got to keep marketing it that people keep coming back to want more of
Yeah,
it.
and that's another thing. I feel like, but anyone will buy anything.
Yeah, that's
Like I
true.
don't think like I mean like you just bought that those dog necklaces or
Because I love,
whatever.
yeah. And
Like
that's
I feel
just
like
some
that
girl.
it's just kind of dumb. Like it's literally just like a bracelet. It's a bracelet, but like anyone will buy
Yeah,
anything.
but yeah, exactly. But it's right. People wear human beads, and the girl was like, "Hey, I'm gonna have the idea. People love their
Yeah,
animals, right? Like mom always says, if you want to get it in a business, do something with your pets or
yeah.
kids, because everybody spends money on their dogs or animals and their kids.
Definitely believe that anyone would buy anything for sure.
Yeah. What's our next topic? What are we talking about? What about you? Do you want to go to college?
Yeah, I would, but like I don't know if I would really want to.
What if, like, in a year after being in college,
I just feel
you
like it's
get
hard
like
to
a
like have opportunities.
But what if, like,
You know,
out of a year in college, you get like a guy to tell you, "Hey, would you come and work for me in Chicago for a finance company? Would you
maybe,
go
but
out
like
there
I
in
don't even know
Chicago?"
like I just have this dream, like a dream of like having money, but I don't know if like I want to do. Like I don't know what I love.
Yeah, I suppose. Like, I think it's hard to find your passion in life.
Yeah, and I feel like
But
that's
your
like,
passion, I would
but I
say,
feel like that's kind of part of life.
I
Like
think your
you
passion
never know
is,
what your passion is.
well, I do.
I mean, yeah,
I
good
feel
for you,
like
but it
but
also
I
could
think it
change.
changes. Yeah, like I wanted to be a veterinarian, and then I was like, I can't put dogs down. But you know what I mean? I think that your passion in life is being an entrepreneur. Like
Yeah,
I think your passion,
definitely.
like out of everything that you would
Yeah,
love to do,
it's nice doing a bunch of
I think
things.
out of everything that you would love to do is stand in front of like a TED talk and give like
Yeah,
young
I mean, I
kids.
definitely hate like working under people. And,
But I
like
think you would love
the
to give
reason why I
young
hate it though
kids.
is because like I know someone else is doing something to like take advantage of me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like they're like you. Yeah, you have to build your way up, but you don't want to build your way up. You want to just start from up. Like you just want to start. Well, you don't want to build your way to be up there. You want to just be up there without even having to build your way up. You don't want to come into a business and have to work hard for it. You want to come into a business and they be lucky to have
Well,
you.
yeah, just start
That's
your
what
own.
you want.
That's just starting your own thing though. That's the difference versus working and owning something.
Well, but you want to start, you want to go, oh, did you see that? You want to start just like as like a head found or a head company guy. Like you would be great having your own business. Start
Yeah,
it
that's
right
the
away.
difference of working versus owning one. That's what I'm saying. Nobody walks into a company and you just own it.
Well, sometimes they get like, I mean,
No,
it depends. If you know a lot about your stuff, let's say
that's
like
just
you're
getting
great.
hired to your
Well, let's say
position.
you're
That's
just
how
like a great
degrees work.
online like marketer or whatever. And they're like, "Hey, we
Yeah, but
really
that's
need you
not
to
going to
this
make you
position."
own a business. That's
No, no,
just
I'm saying like you just want to like go into a business and be like people know your potential. You hate when people don't realize your potential. That's what you hate, I think. Especially working with places. If they don't realize that you have this potential that you have.
yeah, I
That's why I
guess.
think you would be great doing like TED Talks for like young kids and saying, "Here, this is how I started my business. Here, this is what I did." And
Yeah.
telling them instead of having someone else tell you. You don't like that. You like telling people. Like you find inspiration and like motivation doing
What
that.
was your favorite thing about high school and your least favorite thing about high school?
Um, Probably my favorite thing about high school was I think football games. I really did.
Really?
Yeah, like I think senior year I really liked them. Like going and
Really?
watching. Like I feel like that was like watching you senior year cuz I think I finally was like I didn't go to football games freshman year and sophomore year. I didn't go to
Mm-hmm.
basketball games. And then junior year I went to basketball games and then junior year a little bit football games too. But I feel like football games senior like I really realized senior year how many things I wouldn't have now after high school. Like you don't go to senior
So that's your
football as a
favorite like thing? Is the football games? What would be your least favorite?
probably or like probably like art class. Like I liked Mr. Woodcut. Like I liked going to art. Like I
Oh,
loved being in
just all
art class.
around.
I loved being able to use the kiln whenever I wanted and make crafts. Like I don't have that now. I didn't realize how
Yeah,
awesome
so
that
like your
was.
tools.
Yeah, like I didn't realize how awesome it was to have a gigantic kiln
Mm-hmm.
until now that I don't have it. Like I want to make clay art. Well, you can't. What do I
What
do?
was your least favorite thing?
Mm, I don't know. Probably like I think probably trying to just like get through it and maybe like or probably just trying to probably the like nobody understood. I felt like nobody understood my like creative side a lot. Like
Yeah.
I felt like I only found like solace or like comfort. Like I only
Mm-hmm.
found like a good like comfortability with like Mr. Woodcock.
Yeah.
Like I didn't find like nobody else would like understood like
Relatable.
when I was like, "Oh my gosh, this film,"
I
or
always think
"Oh my
that's weird.
gosh, this movie." People looked at me like, "Annalise." You know?
I always think that's weird with friends though. Like I feel like just relating to things is how you become friends.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think a lot of people
Like
at
I
Valdez
think that's also
understood.
why like social media is so huge because like it just gives
Yeah,
a
because you
bunch of people
connect to
like you
people
know what I
from
mean.
across the world.
There's like entertainment
Well,
and
you
there's
can.
like you can watch anything like uncut videos. Like this won't be edited at all
Yeah, that's
because
okay. I don't
you know what I
care.
mean. People like that. Some people don't like it. That's what I mean. It goes back to like you can sell anything. Anyone will watch anything too. Like
Yeah.
I watch some pretty like crazy stuff. Like especially with AI on Instagram Reels now. Like there's just stupid things.
No, no. Or when it's like the kid guy getting squashed by the elephant.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that
crazy.
was
What is this stuff like, when people watch those like videos of like people getting shot in that?
yeah
That's scary. Like,
yeah
that's but wait, just wait. I was gonna ask you something. But I was gonna say that was probably my least favorite thing. Is like people just didn't like I think you would understand that too, right? When you
yeah.
right? You have like you're so creative and you're not at a place right now
And
that's as
no
creative
one
as you
gets
are.
it.
And I think that once you find those right people, you are going to be 20 times more
But
successful too, right? But you surround yourself with people who make you successful.
yeah,
Where I didn't
100%.
surround myself with anybody that made me
No,
successful in what I wanted
100%.
to
That's
do.
like a really big thing. Like if you
Like they
hang out
didn't
with like
cheer me on.
Like if
Nobody
you
was
hang out
like,
with like
"Yeah,
four
go."
successful people, you'll be the fifth. You hang out with four losers, you'll be the fifth. You hang out with
Yeah, that's
four
sad. That's
alcoholics,
true
you'll be
though.
the fifth. But yeah, no,
Well,
I
they
that's
say they
definitely
say it
true.
doesn't matter who you hang out with.
But like
Yes, it
that's
does.
oh,
People make a
100%.
judgment. People make no matter what. You can
Yeah,
say whatever you want. They
no,
do.
100%. The people you hang out with reflect on you.
Who you are and they reflect on who they want to be too. Like if you're like look at the difference between how you were and maybe I don't know why you're like that because we're all like that, but it's like the more people that we're around that aren't like us, the more we become individuals. Like the more
Yeah,
you realize like, hey, I want to start this brand. Hey, I want to do this. The more
yeah, and like there's
the more you became more like, hey, hell, like the more people
and
more people that told you no, the more you wanted to do it.
yeah,
I
pretty
think
much.
that's the truth with
But like
you
it's
and me
also
and
so hard.
Shayla.
Like I
Stop.
was telling like friends, I was like, it's not even friends, dude. It was just like I don't know.
Like I
It's
think that
easier. You get
what's
more
your favorite
motivation
thing
from
so
hate.
far in high school? What would you say?
Probably it's like the people you met and like the
Like so far with
memories.
you? Yeah.
Like I
I
think
think
high school is
football
good, but like
for you I would say football.
yeah, I
You're
mean
never going to
foot.
get
Well,
that
that's like
back.
that's what I mean by the memories is just like
Yeah.
football and everything.
Look at how many people and how many things you learned about yourself, how you learned how much like how healthy and how happy weightlifting makes you, right?
Yeah,
Like mentally and
but like
physically.
that goes back to the friend thing. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you met a lot of people
since
through
I'm really
there.
close with
Or
friends who were
snowboarding, you would have never snowboarded probably.
yeah, if it's all about who you meet, but like that's like so hard with success too. Like because that's like my goal is like successful. Like
Yeah.
people were to watch this video or like see it, like you'd probably get clowned, but you just gotta say fuck you
Well,
to the
yeah, you
people and
can't.
it's whatever.
Can't care.
But like that's the best, and
If you want to
honestly,
be
that's the best thing with
no
strangers.
extraordinary
Like
person,
that's why it's nice to like not be like in your hometown and like go somewhere else and
yeah,
just
because you don't
because
care.
no one will judge you then. And
No,
it's like
exactly. That's why it's so hard right now, I think.
what's also like normal here is totally not normal somewhere
Oh
else,
yeah.
and what's totally not normal
Yeah.
here is normal
Like the
somewhere
normal
else.
in like New
Like
York
just
or in
like culture,
Chicago are
culture,
like
I guess.
right? Like but the normal in New York and Chicago are like artists
Yeah,
and people that do
but that just
different.
goes back to I think like population too. Like you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
But I
There's
think too
just
just like where you are in a community.
yeah,
Like,
and like how other people influence you.
what was I was going to say? Now I forget. I was going to say something about oh, it was something with
If,
school or
what would be
something.
your one piece of advice to give to like anyone?
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
think that
That is
if
a
you
good
don't,
one.
I think that if you act like you,
That's why I look at like copying people. You know what I mean?
well, I think if you act like you know your shit and you know what you're doing, if you go into a place and you're like, "Yep, I know how to do this," like
Yeah,
like
they don't need to
working,
know any. That's like, yeah. I
working,
mean,
like you just fake
that's
it.
how
You're
I
like,
got
"Oh yeah,
mine.
I know how to do it,"
That's
even
how
if you
people
don't.
like you too. I feel like. I mean, it sounds bad, but
Yeah, and don't care. I think I would tell
sometimes you have to
anybody.
do it to like get the bag or get the I don't know
One of
what
my
you're trying
favorite
to
things
get.
that I think like one of my favorite quotes that I like made it, but I don't know if I made it up or it might be on Pinterest somewhere. But I said you can't be boring and write something extraordinary, and that just goes for like writers or like anyone. But I think that for you too, like you can't be you can't be a motivational speaker and be boring. Nobody is going to want you if you sit in front of a crowd and say, "Well, I spend every day at home and I have never traveled anywhere, and I'm going to tell you why you should be this." No, they want the people that have been everywhere, right? That have extraordinary
Yeah,
lives, like fun-filled
but it's
adventure
just I
lives.
mean,
And I think
I don't
that's a
feel like
really
everyone
true
has
thing.
that option though.
No, but you can still be extraordinary in the people you meet, right? If you get out there, like nobody wants a boring person that's like, well, I or closed-minded maybe. That's,
Well, I
too.
don't even think it's like nah. Closed minded is fine though because some people like that, like
Yeah,
to
but
watch.
but for majority, I
I'm
feel
just
like you
saying
get
like I'm
famous
saying more
more.
expression. Like nobody likes some dry talking. Like you gotta somehow like express yourself.
Yeah, I would say too. I would say that goes then too. Like we can even talk about like clothes because I think even like you and me, and I think
Yeah,
a
but I'm
lot of
just saying like
people.
posting a video
Oh yeah, you have to
like
express yourself who you are.
besides like a podcast where they like
Yours, yours.
where they like
Can
only say something
you
or
hold it?
just talk.
Hold on.
That's like the only thing I would think.
Well, I think.
You don't have your mic.
Can't you edit that out?
Probably.
I knew that was going to happen. I literally knew he was just
I
going to come
told
right
you.
back in here.
Keep them.
Well, he'll just hopefully. But I think that, like, I think if you like who you are as a person reflects on the videos you post, right? Everything.
Yeah.
But I think you get more popular in that if you do things. But it's all up to everybody personal.
Would you want to be famous? Like, do you think being famous is a good thing?
Personally, for me, I would want to be.
Really?
Want to
See,
be.
I feel
When I was in high school, I
like I
would
feel like
say,
it would be really nice. It's just like, but like that. That's just like the sadness of
I don't think it's
like
always great. Like I
it's
know
so
there's a
dumb.
double-edged
Like
sword to
when
it.
I was posting TikToks and like one of them would go viral, it was just like oh stupid stupid stupid. It's like dude, one of your videos got this. You're at this many followers. Like it's like just fuck off. Like you know what I mean? Like you
Like
didn't.
what? They just don't.
Well, I'm saying like you don't care. Like everybody thinks it's dumb till it works.
Oh yeah, that's why it's
Like, that's
always.
another good
That's why fake it
quote.
till you make it, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, but like I'm not saying that and that. I'm just saying like numbers wise.
Well, yeah, and nobody's going to be asking for you back as a friend or as a
So I feel like being famous would be like
but everyone's going to laugh in your face until you're the one that's making the money and not worrying about them, and then they'll all be
yeah.
crawling back. So that's why. But I think before, like when I was in school, like high school too, and people would ask me that, I'd be like, no, I wouldn't want to be famous, no. But deep down inside, I always wanted to be. I
Yeah.
can't be doing like I
Oh
think
well, I'm just am honest straight
like
up.
I think for me,
I
like in
think it would be fun to be famous for like a little bit or
but I
like
think
semi-famous, not
I
like
think I want to be like
super
yeah,
famous.
yeah. Like I think I want like at least like the United States to know who I am. Like a lot of people in the
That's a
United
lot of
States.
people.
But like if I want to go into film and fashion, that's how I'm successful though too. You got to look at that.
Well, yeah.
Like if I'm a successful person in film and fashion, people should know Annalise Bergeny's name. At least for the job I'm going for. But if you're going for a mechanic, people don't need to know, Jason Bergeny, like they don't need to know his name
Yeah.
to be a successful worker in that area, that field. But for me to be successful in fashion and film, people should know my name. And people should be like, or hold me at a high regard, right? Like, oh, we want her in our Vogue issue, or we want her in our magazine article to write. Well, then
Mhm.
that means something. But what
I
would you
hope the
be?
lighting's not bad.
What would you be going for? Well, it's just like the sun. If you would you want to be famous? I feel like you
I
would
don't know. I
want to
feel like
be
it would be nice
to
for
do
a
like
little bit.
vlog, like just at least for like YouTube.
Yeah,
Let's say you have like
but
like
everyone says that. You just say that because you're not it now.
well, let's say you have like 3 million subscribers. Perfect.
I mean, yeah, but like
You
that's
would be
just
able to live your life doing stuff that you love. 3 million
yeah. But I
subscribers.
don't look at it in like a fame wise. I just look at it in like how could I branch this off into other things.
But I think then you would
Trying to
feel
build
good about
something.
yourself that you have so many people that are inspired by you. At least that's why I
Yeah.
think I'd want to be famous. Because, like, if I have a girl and guy and people that are looking at my outfits going, wow, we're inspired by you and what you wear, that means the world to me. So the more people that look at me and say, oh my
Yeah, but
gosh,
you
you
said that
know,
in like you don't post anything, so
mm, I'm posting on YouTube. Well, I post videos on YouTube and stuff
yeah.
of me
But you
just
also
being
say you don't
me.
want to show your face, and that
No,
like
I'll
you're
show my
gonna show it. You're
face.
gonna have to show your face.
Yeah, I know. I don't care if
Like I
people
was
see my
watching a video
face.
from that E-Man guy. I want you to watch,
The
and he
one with
was
the
saying
40
like how
minutes.
yeah, well yeah,
I think you get more famous when you show your face and stuff.
well yeah, it builds
Look at
trust.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
People want to see
that's
feet pics with a
that's a great.
face.
Well, that's not OnlyFans,
That
but
is, or okay,
but
Wiki feet or whatever.
but
That gets more money.
yeah, it's a crazy thing too. Hey, no,
Hit
hero,
him. He's doing the cute little.
no,
Oh,
but yeah,
it's okay. What are you posting this on?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That
What's
ain't.
the YouTube Zane Bergany? You know that you're following my YouTube. Everybody go follow Annalise Bergany's YouTube channel. I need to post more videos.
This is being cut.
You no, it's not. You said you're not cutting it. You follow me. I made you subscribe to me or subscribe. But I think
It's
like
just
my form, I need to do TikTok because I know TikTok people like more. But
like
I
yeah,
love
TikTok's just
Instagram.
so dumb. Like
See, but I love
YouTube,
Inst.
YouTube actually takes skill.
I agree because it's for a long time. You got to watch it.
Well,
Where
not even a long time, but
TikTok.
like you can like we were saying yesterday, like you
Oh,
can just post
I have a
dumb
good
like it's just
question.
like a random thing. Like I don't really know how YouTube like algorithm works. Like I don't know if you know what that is, but that's like how
Yeah,
your
yeah,
video gets views.
yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know
Well,
how it
that's like
works on
your
YouTube.
TikToks when you say my
Like YouTube, I
algorithm.
feel like it's like really hard to
You
like.
have really
But
weird
like
algorithm with your
that's what I'm
TikTok
saying. That's what
videos
I'm saying with
because you get a lot and then you get a
Can you
little.
be quiet?
Sorry.
That's what I'm saying with like YouTube. Like you can't like be popular on YouTube like really quick. But like that's why it's nice. Like you could get popular on TikTok or like Instagram, and then you could just go on YouTube and like link it. Like they have those link trees, and
Yeah.
you can follow someone all over there.
Well,
I feel
it's
like everyone just has a free ticket pretty much.
well, oh,
Oh,
that's it's still videotaping.
really?
Yeah, it still goes. Let's say like we do this, right? And we're videotaping and we're vlog or like doing a podcast, but then I think that like let's say we get famous in that, we could like if that happened, how different it is because then you bring in like guest stars and stuff
Yeah,
on
that would be
podcasts.
really
That would be
cool.
fun. And that's cool when
That's
people
just
can
like
do that.
when you grow, you get more
Well, yeah, and then people
opportunities.
like actually want to be in the podcast and like go and talk and
But like
you ask them
that's another
questions.
thing though. Like you would think that's like cool to see as famous people. People probably like would think it's cool just to see like us bring on friends or like
Oh
family or
yeah.
people you're close with. Like you know what I mean? Just
But I
like
think we have very
how it's
different
like
I think we have
relatable.
very interesting views and interesting topics where I don't think a lot
Like
of our
Shayla would
family
be
members
really nice to have
great.
on here.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. She
But
has
I
so
don't
many
think like
experiences.
anyone else in our like they would be done talking after like 10
Yeah,
minutes
but not.
where we keep things going and like
Well, no, I
exciting.
think no. Anyone can talk for however long. It's
Mm,
just a matter of
you would be surprised how many people are socially
no,
not
because
able
I think
to.
it's crazy how like where a conversation leads to.
Yeah.
Like it's
But
so
you're
weird
good
how a
at talking.
conversation starts
Not
and ends.
everybody's good at talking. They're good at
Yeah,
answering
because I don't
questions.
talk,
They're good at
and when I
answering
want to talk, I
questions,
can
but
talk.
yeah, but they're good at answering questions. They're not
But
good at.
like it's like you were saying before, like close-minded people, like it would be fun to have like dad on or someone. You know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
like that. It's
Well, yeah, because
and
it's like the
like
little
even like
back
that
and
goes back to
forth.
like faking it to your no, not that, but like just making people mad. Like some people literally post stuff just to get more comments. Like
Yeah.
the
But
more
there's
comments, the more
look at how many people in school
views.
thought I was weird because I would wear heels to school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to hate on you for no reason, like you said.
Well, yeah, I know, but
You know, like you got
that's
to
where you
just
just
kind
gotta
of
say fuck you.
exactly, and that's the way people can hate on you for posting TikToks. But when you are a
Yeah.
billionaire making videos, you could be. Look at how many. Look
Well,
at
I know, but like,
all those people.
see, that's another thing.
Look at
Like, for like money
everyone.
standpoint, like if I had a dream, or like, what's your like, what would be your dream income, like yearly?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not good at money.
Yeah, but
I
it's just
don't
how much
even.
money would you want to make a year?
The only. Oh. $1 million.
Really? See, I
Probably.
think that's probably
Like
good.
as a dream
But like, see,
income
$1 million a year, like
isn't
it
like
sounds
spread
sad, but
out.
like I feel like $1 million a year is like almost like hard to like. It's not like
Isn't a
I'm
lot
saying you
or
can
is a
easily
lot?
live off it. You could live a really nice life. Like you'd be like you'd be wealthy around here, but that goes back to like
Exactly.
depending on where
That
you
too.
are.
Yeah. I
But
don't
like
want
if
to.
I had a dream income, I think it would probably be 10 million, 10 million a year.
Is
Like
that let's say if I want to travel like every month, how much of an income would I have to have for a year? More
you
than
could definitely eat. Well, it depends. I mean, if you have like a family, 1 million
no,
would
no.
be
Like
kind of
I
hard.
say,
But
like
like
me and like another person, like in like my
a
20s or
million would
30s.
be plenty.
It would be
Yeah,
okay. So
but
probably
like
like
you
a
couldn't
million.
like you would just have enough to like live on your own, have really nice stuff, do this, but you wouldn't have like enough money to like throw a bunch of money in this. See, that's why I would say like 10 million, because like
Okay.
I would need like the extra millions or hundred
I
thousands
was
to
gonna
like
say maybe I
start
would
other
say more like
businesses, start
maybe
this,
for like my
start
whole
that.
life, like to put into savings and to like to keep going and to have enough money for my kids one day. Probably like 3 million a year. I
Yeah,
wouldn't need
and
10
that's
million.
really
I would
bad.
probably need three. But you
Like I
would
feel like that's
you're better
bad.
with more money. I wouldn't be. I would be like
Yeah,
freaking out.
some
I think
people,
would
yeah,
like that
stress
much.
out.
I would
I do
hire
think
you.
I handle my money
I
well
was
for
gonna say
my
I would
age.
hire you to like.
People love to spend money, but like I don't know. I
I
find
think I'm learning
and
that I
like
don't love spending money
that's
as
an
much as I thought I did.
yeah. When you get a job, you realize
Like
that,
I just
and like when you start like actually looking at things, like
well, just yeah,
it's and
Starbucks
it's like
drinks,
it's
like how
just
much those
stupid. Like when you
cost.
see people fight, it's almost always because of money too. Not like saying like oh this, but like plenty of times when like
Well, the happiest people
I
I feel
want
like
to get
sometimes, like me and you said, are the ones that don't have a lot of money.
oh
That
yeah,
just kind
hundred
of live
percent.
life
There's a
like
lot of
Bob
problems.
Marley.
There's a
He
lot.
like music in the
Yeah, yeah.
background, just
That would be my favorite. No, if I
chilling
had
out.
like a dream, it would be to be an artist.
Like paint, like
No,
draw.
no,
Like what do you
sing,
mean? What do you
sing.
singing? Like a
Yeah,
singer?
like an artist. Like
What type of
I always
music?
think that's kind of cool too. The word
Country or
art.
like R&B or whatever? Like Noah Khan or like what
No,
does he
no,
make?
just
Like
an artist. I'm
country-ish?
just saying.
I like Noah Khan. I've been listening to his music more. Jake
I
Johnson.
feel like
You would be good making music like him. Like kind of like the guitar. Like I could see you on the stage with a guitar, just you and yourself and singing. Nobody
it would be
else.
really cool to
Not
like
like
perform in
rock.
front
Like
of
I
people.
think although you said you like rock music and that, but I think it takes a lot of work making that music and I think after a while you get tired. Where I think I feel like guitar music and that it's like you're always playing like soothing,
Yeah,
you know. But I don't know. I don't do music.
that would be fun. But no, that's I like going back to
Music would be
the
fun.
money thing. I was saying about like when I'm always like if I open my own like shop or something, like I could have so much like cutting
If you
hair.
had
I could
I
have
was going to
my
say yeah.
clothing brand. I
If
could
you could
have
have if you
this.
could have like a shop for
But like
everything you love to do, how many shops would you have and what would they be for?
a shop for what I
Like
love
a
to do.
barber
Like I
shop.
own it.
Yeah, like a barber shop you own here. Coffee shop. Well, like would you own a coffee shop? Would you own a jazz bar? Would you own like I could see
I
you
want to
owning like
own
a bar.
everything.
You would own and just own everything?
Well, yeah. I
You
mean,
would be
I
good
would
like
own
as
like a
like
snowboard shop.
remember like
I always thought like a
you
for
remember
like
the
snowboarding
proposal
for
like in
snowboarding.
Alaska when the family
Like if
owns
you go like
everything?
to golf in Green Bay, you can like try out golf clubs. But like for snowboarding, I feel like it should be like they could have this place where you try out snowboards because like
Oh yeah, why
that's
don't
like a
they?
really hard
Oh my
thing.
god, that's a great idea.
But like,
Don't
dude, there's
talk
so
about
much
it
money.
because then someone's going to do it.
That's fine if they
But you could do
do
like
it. They
a
have a
like
lot of
you could do
money.
fake snow and then like a hill,
Oh
fake
yeah, it would
hill,
be
and then
fake
test it out
snow.
like as a like a screen, like an
Yeah,
AI thing, and like they go through
like
like
you
the
just gotta kind of
like a
like
Wii,
know.
like they go through like ding
Like
ding,
golf,
and
I
they
feel like
go.
golf and snowboarding is like similar because there's so much like small little like
Yeah, I definitely would
picky
say
like a golf club. You take a golf club compared to
the only
like
thing I think differently is
some like
that
nice
an
Maverick
80-year-old can well
irons.
unless you're in good shape, an
I mean,
80-year-old can do golf where a 80 year
no, I'm
old
not
isn't
saying that.
always.
I'm saying like the specs of it. Like there's like
Like,
how they're made.
oh
That's why I'm saying you don't even know what I'm even talking about.
nope, but I'm acting like I do. Where you would want to have a business for every single thing? Like how many
Yeah.
like a barber business?
I always think like there's this place in Madison, like it's like underground. I think that's really cool.
Or
Like
what is
having
that
an
called?
underground bar.
Yeah, what is that called? A
Keep easy.
speakeasy. Speakeasy.
Keep it easy.
That was when alcohol wasn't legal and they would have those they was
Yeah.
fake prohibition when that was going on
Al
like in the 19
Capone.
like 40s I think
Do you think it would be cool to be
maybe.
in the mafia? Like, would you
Yeah.
be?
if I could be, if I think a guy's hotter when he goes, yeah, I'm in the mafia, but then you're a little scared. How cool would it be? How much aura would you have if you go, I'm in the mafia to a certain number of people? You couldn't tell everybody,
Yeah.
but like, you know what I mean? I don't think they have that like as big nowadays. But maybe like I don't know what would else
If you had to own one like thing, what would it be?
like if I could go and buy something right now.
No, own like a company, a business.
Oh,
If you had to start one business, what would it be?
just for like under my name, like
Buddy, it's just one business. What would it
like
be?
am I
It's
buying a
not
business? Am I
complicated.
buying a business that's here now, or
If
am
you
I starting
wanted to buy
my
it
own one?
instead of just
I would
start
probably
your
start
own,
my own like I would probably this is my dream would to have like a cafe during the weekdays and then during the weeknights have like a bar and it would be a themed every single weekend as like a
okay.
decade.
Yeah. There.
So it would be like 1920s theme. People would have to
Yeah.
dress in all like 1920s clothes, and then like the next night or the next month would be 1930s and 40s and 80s night, and then
I was
I would
just
have like a live person sing
I
songs.
feel like I
That would
have
be
so
like my
many good
dream.
ideas. Like it would be so fun to have
But
like
my
that's why I'm saying like making
or
like
own
that
a
much money. Like imagine just starting your own thing and not having to worry about it.
or own a production company
Yeah, I don't
for
really know,
like
not my field, but I feel like or even like a workout comp or a
that would be
pre-workout
cool. Oh
company.
my gosh, or like the girls only gym.
Like there's
Those
so
look
many
fun.
like if you look at like the CEOs of like all like these workout brands, they're so young. You know, like this owner of Gymshark is like
Do you know
30s.
the owner of Crumble Cookie is like 30s too? Did you see
Yeah,
him?
like it's so weird.
They're all like really young
But that's also I think
asses.
our phones. Like it's so easy to
Yeah.
start
And I think
something.
once, if you market it too really good, look at how many people
Yeah.
in the last 3 years have found out about Crumble Cookie or like Gymshark because people, right? Because they get partnerships by really
Yeah, it's just
strong guys. And then you
affiliate.
follow these strong guys and you're like, man, what are they wearing? If I dress like him, I'll look like him, right? Because that's how the audience targets it.
Yeah.
And then you want to buy those clothes and then you
Well, I
follow
just
that
think
guy and
it's
then you
more
follow
just like the
Gymshark.
quality. But
Well,
that's
yeah.
like if you get influenced by people easily.
I mean, I do because I feel
Yeah,
like the
see, I'm not. I'm more of a like.
I think
This
I
sounds
get both and
horrible, but
both.
I'm like a what can I use from you? Like it sounds super selfish, but like
But I feel like that is getting influenced on almost in a way or taking away
yeah,
from a
I
person.
guess. Yeah, I mean it's more of like a like
I'm stealing your idea,
make you
but not
feel
stealing.
vulnerable, like kind of bad. I don't know that word though. I probably shouldn't use
No,
it.
it's probably okay.
But like I'm saying
I understand what you
like
mean.
if I needed to fake be
Oh my gosh, you know what would
not
be
fake
fun
be your
is we
friend, but
put
like
you on like a thing and we're like you like for a day like 24 hours Zane is a beekeeper and then you act like you're like a
I know that's why
beekeeper.
I told
24
mom that I
hours
said you just
as
do a
a
job a month.
24 hours as yeah, a Walmart
There's
like
people who do that.
employee.
Like
24
there's a
hours as a
channel called like Wisp, and they just like
See, that would be so
influence.
fun just to like be
I
a
feel like interviewing is a really fun thing.
yeah, but I always think I'd want to be the person getting interviewed, like answering the questions.
Yeah.
Like I like
Yeah, but
answering.
I
That's
don't.
why I like podcasts
Yeah, but I
or
feel like if you
talking.
have the right like person, you're both the interviewers. Like
Yeah, I
right
hope.
now, like I'm not
Yeah.
interviewing
Oh, I thought
you.
you meant like celebrities and like famous people, like
Oh yeah,
late
I
night
guess.
shows and that. You would be good though as like Jimmy Fallon and them,
Yeah, that would
like
be
sitting there
fun.
in the chair and being like, "Hey,
Well, not even
nice to
that, but
meet
like just
you."
going around. Like there's like I said that
Oh
channel
yeah,
that
like
does that. That's cool.
or when we go to
And they
Arizona
like
and
go to
Zane's
these
going to ask
business.
people questions. You know what you should do is hand out free shirts to whoever gets to write your ZZ shirt. Oh my God, Zane,
Yeah, the
great idea.
questions.
And then they wear it in Arizona. Zane, do
And
you
then
hear
I
my
have
idea?
yeah, I need a website before that, you know,
Why?
because it's legit.
But you can give them your card and it's your Instagram bio.
Yeah, I know. The card would make more sense than the shirt, but
Or what could you give them that's little and easy to
yeah,
make that
take
doesn't
it. I
cost
don't know.
money? Like you're not getting a
A
big like.
sticker.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then give them your card attached to the sticker and
People
say
already told
here.
me to make those.
Yeah, for like cars and
I was
like
talking to a
MacBooks and
buddy at
stuff.
school, and I was saying like how fun it would be to like just vlog. I just think that's like you were saying, like it's so hard to vlog when like you wake up and do the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Like it's
You got to
really
have a
hard.
really
But
good imagination
that's where
or
it's
like, you
like
know.
you watch these videos and it's like stop. Just start vlogging. People will
Yeah.
watch anything. It's like
But it
I
is
mean, it is
true though
true.
too.
But it's also like, what advice can you give people?
Yeah, I
Like the guy
agree.
I watched,
I think you have
The
to have a
E-Man
really
guy.
good.
All he does is sit in front
The
of a
one guy
camera
that
and just gives
talks that's like your
advice.
age or a little bit older that we should watch that 18-minute video of him talking about his mom and
Oh, the
how
Jordan,
like that guy.
the Jordan Welch,
Yeah, him. He's great.
the one with the dreads. Him.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
great. Like he keeps you entertained. He talks the whole time, but he has cool visuals, right? The little
Well,
drawings he makes up.
he's just
But he's just
yeah, but
like
you can just tell he
very.
has like a gift for content. Like
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
definitely,
Like
I
where
would say.
YouTube is hard. Like
But now he has a team, right? It's easier. He
yeah.
has a guy that edits for him. He doesn't. He
Well, I
doesn't need
don't
to
know.
sit
He
there.
probably edits
Really, you
himself.
think?
You said he did, didn't? Or he said like at the end.
Did he? I
Like
don't know.
it's
It's
weird,
like
and I think that's
that
weird too.
helps
Like
too when
how
you
your
have a
channel
team.
adapts. Like say I keep posting videos, like, and this is my first ever video. But like
Yeah. Well, we need to
whoever,
get like a
like
topic
you
and
see
stay on it because we're.
Mr. Beast's first video is him playing Minecraft on his
Are you
channel, and
serious?
it's like
That's
him like
crazy.
18 years old playing Minecraft. Or like
Yeah, look at him. He's a great. Yeah, they're
The Sea
both.
Boys, that well, their first video is pretty
It's
much the
kind of the
same thing
same,
they did now,
but not giveaways.
but
Not yeah. You don't have money for that
yeah,
at
not
first. You
with
don't
the
just.
millions of dollars of
Yeah,
equipment they
here
have.
I'm giving this away this
They didn't
month.
have a videographer, so there was always
Yeah.
one guy left out.
Oh, poor guy. Like that guy's cool. You would be great doing
That would
that.
be fun.
I don't think you would like holding the camera though. I think you would be better talking to the camera.
Yeah,
Like I think that you would be better just standing there being a part of them.
yeah,
Like I think no
100%.
matter what you do, you need to talk to people in your job. Like just from watching, like just like me,
I
you
know,
and
but
Zayden, like me, you and
that's a
Shayla.
cameraman for them though. Like no, he just does his
Yeah, I
own thing.
suppose. Yeah.
Like everyone just has free will and can do their own thing. It's just like part of the team and where you are.
Hey,
Like if they
I
would
have a good question.
what
Where would you want to live in the world if you could live anywhere?
I already thought. I mean, this is like random because I
Like
never
for like
lived here.
5 years, you can't
I would
leave.
live
You
in like
can't leave.
Madrid or Barcelona.
Okay, you
It
can't
seemed
leave
really
like for
nice.
5 years
I
or like
wouldn't
for
want to live in
holidays.
America. America just seems like
Yeah,
annoying.
I would probably either choose like
Like it just seems so annoying.
Like outside
Or
of
I would go to
Paris.
like Sweden. If I did live in America, I
Ooh,
would
that would
say
be
like
pretty.
Colorado.
Yeah,
Snowboard and
my
just
book that I'm reading right now
smoke
is
weed.
takes place in Colorado, and he hikes like does like some rock climbing, and he says how much
Yeah.
it's so cool in Colorado because of the hills. And I thought about snowboarding with you, but like I think what was I going to say? Like I think I would probably live in.
Holy shit.
Isn't that crazy how fast when you talk to things? Yeah, it's nice though. Cool, it's nice. But I think I would probably live in. What? Do you want me to be done talking now?
No. You can
I
finish
think
it,
I would
but
rather.
we
I
should
think I would be
probably
done.
stop.
Why? You can. Podcasts are usually like an hour and 10 minutes, Zane. Like
Yeah,
podcasts are
true.
long.
I know. But that did not feel like 39 minutes.
But I think I would probably live in like outside of Paris, or I would live in like Italy, Rome area. Like when Shayla visited Rome, I think I would love
Yeah.
living there, or London, like outside of London. But supposedly there's a lot of stabbings that go on there. But I
Yeah,
guess
London's
America
kind of
has a
like
lot of stuff going on too, so you can't really
London's
look at
like
that. London, I think I would
I
live
wouldn't live
outside
in
of London,
London. London's
but
like
outside
trashy,
of
I feel.
London. Like I think outside of Paris too, because they say Paris, like living in Paris, that's hard. Monte Carlo, that would be pretty living there, or Greece. You would be good in
Is it
Greece.
Monte Carlo where the
That was that one movie I
Monaco.
watched. Where was that? What
Monaco.
was that? Let's go to fucking Monaco.
That's from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
that saying?
When they make the money. Like the
Really?
big sale,
And they
yeah.
go to Monaco?
hmm
Is that in Europe?
No, it's like I don't know, it's like this super small
See,
country.
Wolf of Wall Street, I just didn't like it as much, but I'm also a girl. And I think that certain girls will like
It
it, but I think
depends,
majority
dude.
of women didn't really find it appealing.
Oh yeah, it's kind of
But
messed up, but like if you're a money obsessed guy and
yeah,
you
exactly. It's good
understand
for
it,
guys that are in love. Like
like it makes sense what they're
I
doing.
think it's a very
Like,
male gaze,
well, no,
male
not really though.
attracted.
You would be like, oh, it's this movie, a bunch of bullshit, but it's
Do you know
super,
that
super,
Margot?
super
Well, Margot
true. Like
Robbie.
that's how it
You know Margot
works.
Robbie wasn't going to do the movie,
Yeah,
but then when she said
I know, and that's what she got her. I literally am doing the interview thing on her. I know.
no, but then she said because she's taking away, she's getting just like Jordan is. She's doing the exact same thing. Naomi's just taking the money from him. So she's doing it just like a guy does. So that's why she did the role because at first she thought it was like being bad on women. And then she took it because she's like, she's using him like he's using her for like sex and that.
Yeah.
She was like, so that's why she took the role then. But I
Mhm.
thought that's interesting. You know, Margot Robbie has her own production company, right, with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So that's amazing too that she's making that. Oh yeah, duh, you're doing that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else are we talking about?
I don't know. I feel like we
If
should
you
be
could be,
done.
if you could be one, if you could meet one actor, who would you meet?
Heath Ledger.
Really? You think so? So
Yeah, I
you
don't
guys
know.
take a photo together and you look
Yeah.
exactly alike. People look at you and they go, "Oh my god, is that him?" You should style your hair like him when he shaved his head, because he did shave it and
Yeah.
he styled it like a certain way. But I don't
I
know.
wonder if I should
I
edit
would meet
this.
Audrey Hepburn.
I think I should edit this.
No,
No, I just post
I
it.
mean, what do you need to edit? Like me leaving for
No,
Hero?
I'm just saying like how long it is.
Oh no, I wouldn't worry about that.
That's annoying.
I know.
Look
Well,
way
it's
better
just,
yet.
huh?
What did it say?
10%.
Oh wow.
All right. Well, that was our. Who's your idols? Maybe that's our next one. We can talk about that in our next one. Who is our
Idols.
idols? That's going to be our next topic. That's how we're going to start. Who are our
What's the
idols?
worst habit?
Like for me, my worst
No,
habit
like the
or
worst
pet
habit somebody
peeves?
can have.
Well, like, what do you mean by that?
I don't know what's the worst habit somebody can have.
Like for like me looking at like a partner? Or like is this like me like looking at
I don't know.
myself?
It's like the worst habit somebody can have.
I think the worst habit you can have is being um like being like opinionated towards people's like passions and
Yeah.
dreams. Like I hate when
Yeah, that's
people
a
are
really bad one.
like I think
Close
like
minded.
it's kind of, yeah, but I think more like, well, not even that, like you can be closed minded but still be like positive of towards the person, but you don't believe it yourself. But when a person is openly being like, I don't think you could do that, I don't think it's a thing,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't like that, I would never want to do that, like, okay, but that's not you. Like this is this person's dream, this is this
Yeah.
person's passion. Let them do what they love, because I think that too, right? We can go full circle now and say
Yep.
how we are with Valders. Can I say that?
Yeah. I don't
Like how
care.
they, like how people there are
But
like, we, well, that I don't think you can do that. I don't think you're crushing that person's dreams before they're even taking off on it.
yeah, but I like my yeah, but see,
And you just got
that's
to say I don't care
I
to
like
them.
my dream being
Lucky you're
crushed.
smart enough and I am that we don't care to them, because if we would never, you would never have done that. Never. If
Yeah.
people would have told, because people
Well,
a
that's also
thousand.
why I always never say anything and
I
wait.
think another good, yeah, and I think another good
Like, I'm
saying is,
not going out there like I'm starting this, guys. Go follow it because I just know people will
yeah,
just be
but I
like,
think another thing good saying for you is you get 1,000 no's before you get one yes, and then one
yeah,
yes
you
can
gotta keep
change your
trying.
life. Like that one
Opportunities.
yes, just what were you going to say? Oh, what's like people's worst habit?
Oh yeah, just
My worst habit is probably, I don't know,
my worst habit's probably
procrastination
nail biting.
sometimes, because I can procrastinate. You don't procrastinate.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. What?
Hmm.
What do you procrastinate? You're the most like,
Cause
I'm
I
doing this.
like
Oh, I'm making
sticking.
sweatshirts. Oh, I'm cutting hair.
Yeah, but
I
like
would
I
say
could
you're
get
the
it done way
least.
faster than what I do.
Yeah, people always say that, but I feel like you're pretty good at it compared to,
I have
you know.
a lot of ideas, but deals.
Yeah, I agree. But then like you feel like it's so much in your head that you're like, where do I start? That's how I
Yeah.
feel sometimes. Should we talk about idols, or should we just be done and say that's
Uh,
for another
we're
video?
done.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. My
Thank
name
you
is
guys.
Annalise.
Go. I got my own mic.
Say, my name is Zane. Are you jealous? I have the
No.
black little one. Say, my name is Zane.
No.
Yeah. That's how are we ending it? Bye. Love you guys.
Like, subscribe,
Comment if you want to see more.
comment what we should do next.
I thought we were talking about
Hopefully
idols.
this.
Or give us topics to talk about, because we need
Yeah.
some. So if you guys want to see us
Hopefully this
talk about
reaches the right
things,
people.
and if not,
I'm
whatever.
sure no one will make it through the entire 43 minutes.
I
Unless
would
you
listen
do.
to all of this.
But
This
if
is
you guys
interesting.
listen to it all, I, I, I
Did you
think
tell them
they
we're
enjoy us.
siblings?
Yeah, I
Okay.
said
Oh, you did?
featuring my sister
Oh,
at the
I
start.
forgot.
Yeah, enjoy.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.